Ferraris versus Lamborghinis, how they compare. Hey friends, you've all heard of Ferraris and Lamborghinis and seen them in pictures, on TV and videos, or encountered them on the streets as they streak past you. The luckier ones among you may have driven one, or know someone who owns one, or better still, own either one or both yourself. Whatever the case, when it comes to Hot Wheels, there's no dispute. Two names automatically stick out loud and clear: Ferrari and Lamborghini. These two super sports cars have always been synonymous with Grand Prix, Le Mans, and all manner of car races for well over 7 decades. But can we compare them? They're so neck and neck in everything, it's tough to pit one against the other. Still, let's give it a try. In this video, we'll do that by sifting through parameters such as class, body style, layout, horsepower, transmission, performance, and cost. Maybe, just maybe, we'll see if we can say one is better than the other. But before that, let's look into a bit of fascinating history. Enzo Ferrari, the Ferrari's maker. Born to a poor family on February 18, 1898 in Modena, Italy, Enzo Ferrari didn't have any formal education, but he became many things: soldier, carpenter, test driver, race car driver, and finally luxury sports car manufacturer. His father and elder brother succumbed to the Italian flu pandemic of 1918. Enzo too suffered but survived. He finally left behind a legacy of flaming red Ferraris that still burn rubber on tracks and turn heads around the world to this day. Enzo Ferrari died on August 14, 1988. Fruccio Lamborghini, the Lamborghini's inventor. Born on April 28, 1916, Fruccio Lamborghini was an Italian mechanical engineer who started as a tractor maker and also made winemaker, air conditioners, and hydraulic valves, among many other things. But he was most well known for the luxury sports cars, Lamborghini, that remained the most significant legacy even after that company now belonged to the Audi brand of the German Volkswagen Group. He died of a heart attack on February 20th, 1993. Beginning of rivalry. You know, it's common for top brands to rival each other to remain on top. The spat between the Ferrari's prancing horse and Lamborghini's fighting bull, however, is so juicy it reads like a script from some Italian spaghetti cinema itself. The rivalry is now so old and deep-seated, it refuses to go away even now. The iconic Lamborghini is the outcome of this spat. The story goes like this. In the early 1960s, Fruccio Lamborghini had become a successful businessman and industrialist. He owned several luxury cars, including the Ferrari. He thought Ferraris are good, but they had bad clutches and were too noisy on the road. Their after-sales service was awful too. So he finally told the boss, Enzo Ferrari himself. Ferrari didn't like the tractor manufacturer's well-meaning suggestion. He told him, "You may be able to drive a tractor, but you'll never be able to drive a racing car." And that did it. Ferrari's rebuff so ticked Fruccio Lamborghini off that, to spite him, he decided to make racing cars himself. So on August 18, 1963, the Lamborghini sports car factory was officially established in Sant'Agata Bolognese. That same year, the first Lamborghini, the 350 GTV, a 2-seater coupe with a V12 engine, rolled out of the facility. Thus, till date, these titans haven't stopped rivaling. Now, let's get ahead and see how these two brands compare. Class. Whether it's flashiness, luxury, and speed, Ferraris are the epitome among the sportiest cars anywhere. Their stables array an impressive class lineup of coupes, sports, roadsters, sedans, station wagons, 2x2 coupes, convertibles, grand tourers, and limited edition hybrid sports. Now, speaking of the Lamborghinis, they too cruise alongside the Ferraris, turning your heads and stopping you on your tracks whenever they zoom past. The Lamborghini class lineup is no less impressive. They have coupes, sports, roadsters, grand tourers, luxury sedans, 2x2 coupes, concept cars, hybrid sports, an SUV, and even a sport utility. Body styling. Ferrari body styles include the 2-door, 2x2 coupe cabriolet, 2-seat Bernaletta, 2-seat Spider, and 3-door shooting brake. Lamborghini body styles include the two-door coupe, two-door roadster, and two-door spider. Some Ferrari current models include the California Grand Tourer convertible, 458 Italia Sports and 458 Spider, F12 Bernaletta sports model, Ferrari Enzo, and FF Grand Tourer. And Lamborghini's models include the Aventadors and P704 and LP704 Roadster, Lamborghini Gallardo, LP564, LP552, LP552 Spider, and LP570 Spider. Do you notice any styling difference between these two supercars? Yes, and very clear too. Ferraris are tops in elegance with their sweeping bodyworks and subtle aerodynamics. Lamborghinis generally have sharper features. Their edges are flashier and not so subtle. Coming to interiors, both are out of this world, although the Lamborghini cockpit and cabin tends to be a little subdued. Nonetheless, they are as meticulously crafted as the Ferraris for comfort, form, function, and convenience. Engine layouts. Ferraris have front mid-engine rear-wheel drive or FMR layout. Here the engine is located in front and drives the rear wheels. The other layout is FM4 or rear mid-engine rear-wheel drive that places the engine in between the driver and the front axle. Lamborghinis have the M4 design or mid-engine four-wheel drive that places the internal combustion engine in the middle of the vehicle. The other layout is the RMR design or the mid-engine rear-wheel drive where the rear wheels are driven by the engine placed in front of them. Horsepower. What ultimately sustain a sports car on track and road are the horses under its hood. Now, while the Ferrari powertrains deliver anywhere between 460 to 963 horsepower, Lamborghini models are also a match, spurting out an impressive 550 to 700 horsepower across them. Transmission. This is how the beasts are controlled. Ferrari employs a 7-speed DCT or dual clutch and AMT or automated manual transmissions. Lamborghini employs the 5-speed manual or the 7-speed independent shifting rod ISR transmission that's 50% more efficient than a dual clutch transmission. Performance. Let loose, the Ferrari's California hits top speed of 193 miles per hour, accelerating from 0 to 62 miles per hour in 3.9 seconds flat. The Ferrari F48 Italia sprints 0 to 62 in just 3.4 seconds, clocking a top speed of 202 miles per hour. The Ferrari F12 Bernaletta takes just 2.1 seconds to reach 62 miles per hour and spin to top speed of 210 miles per hour. But Lamborghinis are equally super fast too. The Aventador does 0 to 62 miles per hour in just 2.9 seconds, easily breezing to a top speed of 207 miles per hour. The Gallardo LP 564 takes 3.7 seconds to sprint from 0 to 62 miles per hour. Its top speed is 202 miles per hour. All the other Gallardos perform similarly, clocking 0 to 62 in a little over 3 seconds with top speeds of 200 to 202 miles per hour. Price. Ferraris and Lamborghinis are only for millionaire and billionaire guys and gals. If you're one of them, here's some of what that money can buy. Ferrari Portofino, $476,000 US. Ferrari Roma, $544,000 US. Ferrari 812 Superfast, $781,489 US. Lamborghini Urus, $421,320 US. Lamborghini Aventador, $680,885 to $849,433. And Lamborghini Cyan Hybrid, $37 million US. Production. Believe it or not, both Ferrari and Lamborghini want to limit production to avoid diluting their brands. In the sports car scenario, it's tough to bring out newer models in quick succession. That was why any new model has a wait period of at least 18 to 24 months from its predecessors. However, until today, Ferrari has more models on offer than Lamborghini, almost twice the number. And production costs? No problem. Rich guys don't look at prices. They lap up every car from the drawing board itself. That's the demand that these cars command. Even older models that probably won't work sell for thousands, even millions of dollars. And of late, Ferrari's been working hard bringing out hypercars like the Ferrari Superfast 812 that outputs a whopping 789 horsepower, the F8 Tributo, and the Ferrari GTC4 Lusso. Not to be outdone, Lamborghini has also come out with extreme utility Urus SUV, Huracan EVO, and the hybrid Cyan that delivers an astonishing combined output of 819 horsepowers. Sales, revenues, and promotions. It seems sales are non-issues for both the automakers. During the financial year 2018-2019, Ferrari grossed €3.77 billion in revenue, up from €3.4 billion the previous year. Their sales crossed the 10,000 mark for the first time. They sold 10,131 units, up from 9,251 units in 2018, a 9.5% jump. Lamborghini too achieved the best ever sales records and turnovers in 2019, beating all its previous benchmarks. Turnover in 2019 rose by 28% from €1.2 billion to €1.81 billion. They sold 8,205 cars, 43% or 2,455 more than 2018. While Lamborghini sticks to conventional ads for promotions, Ferrari uses other unique ways of selling as well. If you can't own a Ferrari, don't worry. You can buy yourself or your loved one a Ferrari keychain, watch, jewelry, shorts, shoes, and what have you. There's even a Ferrari-themed park in Dubai, complete with roller coasters and rides. These promotions fetch Ferrari a whopping $1.5 billion a year. Well, friends, in the end, we can't compare Ferraris and Lamborghinis. They're both awesome. But thanks for viewing. We hope you enjoyed our video. Please like it and do comment in the comment section, and be sure to hit the subscribe button for more exciting videos. Until later, ciao.